You have 15 questions and 3 lifelines. Lots of luck. Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Right, number 1 for £100. Here it is.
Okay. What name links a range of microcomputers in a rain-proof garment? Parker, Drizzlebone, Macintosh, Kaggle. That'd be Macintosh.
Well done, you selected the right answer. Okay, question number 2 for £200. Let's have a look.
Okay. What does a lumberjack work with? Rocks, diamonds, timber. Ooh, that'd be timber.
Well played, it's the right answer. So far, so good. Now take a look at this for 300 quid.
Which of these is a famous musical by Gilbert and Sullivan? HMS Trousers, HMS Tights, HMS Pinafore, HMS Blazer. That'd be HMS Pinafore.
Spot on, no problem, right answer. And just be aware that if you gave me a wrong answer now, you'd win nothing. I'm sure it won't happen. Here's question number 4.
Okay. What makes the submetal works primarily with rich material? Wood, lead, clay, stone. That'd be stone.
It's absolutely correct. Well done. You're just 1 question away from your first milestone for a guaranteed 1,000. Here it is.
Okay. What color is the gemstone jade? Blue, black, green, purple. That'd be green.
Of course it is. That's the right answer. Now, whatever happens, you're going home with at least 1,000. The next one is worth 2,000, and you might as well play it.
Okay.
Which of these stringed instruments is the lowest in pitch? Double bass, violin, viola,
That'd be double bass.
That's the right answer. Doing great. You've got £2,000. Take a look at this for £4,000.
Okay.
Which is the capital of the Netherlands? Rotterdam, Utrecht, Amsterdam, Maastricht.
That'd be Amsterdam.
Absolutely correct. Well done. Have a look at question number 8. You can double your money if you give me the right answer. For which of the following is a Nobel Prize not awarded? Psychology, peace, chemistry.
There's still a Nobel Prize for psychology. There's peace, chemistry, economics, literature, and physics in Book 5.
You'll win £16,000 if you give me the correct answer to the next question. It's number 9 of a possible 15.
Okay.
Take a look. Which British Prime Minister gave his name to a type of bag? Walpole, Macmillan, Gladstone.
That'd be a William Ewart Gladstone.
Well done.
Harold
You selected the
Walpole,
right
Harold
answer.
Macmillan, William Ewart Gladstone, Harold Wilson.
Right, you're 6 questions away from 1 million. And if you get the next question right, it's worth £32,000 guaranteed. Good luck.
Okay.
The Toffees, playing away against the Addicts, would be at which ground? Stadium of Light, The Valley, Highbury,
That'd be at the Vouch, the home of Charlton Athletic. Which is the Addicts, Charlton
It's the
Athletic.
right
So.
answer. Well done. You now have a guaranteed £32,000. And you are now 5 questions away from $1 million. The next one is worth £64,000.
Okay.
What number completes the title of the Ray Bradbury fantasy novel? Fahrenheit 101, 361, 451, 666.
That'd be Fahrenheit 451. I actually read the novel when I was a freshman in high school, actually.
Congratulations, that's the right answer. Okay, you have £64,000, but we don't want to give you that. Have a look at this one for a huge £125,000. With which material does a xerographer work? Glass, enamel, wax, silk.
That'd be wax.
Good answer, it's correct. Right, the next question is worth £250,000. If you play and you're wrong, it will cost you £93,000. Good luck. Take a look at this.
Okay.
Used on the internet, what does the M stand for in the abbreviation HTML? Multi-layer, markup, megabyte, machine.
Hypertext markup link.
Well done. You selected the right answer. Okay, let's see how you got here. You started out with nothing. You are now sitting on £250,000. But we don't want to give you that. Take a deep breath and let's try and double it to £500,000. The war between England and Spain of 1739 is known as the War of Parson's Nose, Johnson's Leg, Jenkins' Ear, Wilson's
We
Eye.
had the war with Jacob's here, probably because of trade disputes between England and Spain.
Don't know how you got there, but
So that's
you
what
got
this
there.
one, because
That's
it's
the right answer.
1 in 13 odds for this one. I'll say.
Well, it doesn't get any more serious than this. You have answered 14
Best
questions
beloved.
correctly, and now it's time for the 15th and final question. If you give me a wrong answer here, you will lose £468,000. The very best of luck. For £1 million, here comes the question.
Okay.
What would a fusilatelist collect? Milk bottle tops, telephone cards, album covers, theatre
That'd be
programs.
telephone cards.
It's the right
Track
answer.
number 134 for this game now, so.
Congratulations, you've done it. You are a virtual millionaire. Brilliant, what a game. All 15 questions right. Fantastic. But we don't want to give you just a virtual £1 million. We want to give you much, much, much more than that. You now have the chance to win some brilliant, real prizes in our fantastic monthly prize draw. You could win a place in the audience or the chance of some great millionaire goodies. Well done, and thanks for playing Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Thanks for watching.